और एक बार फिर से आप सभी का स्वागत करती हूँ एका क्लब के एक्सपो में। जी हाँ, यहाँ एग्जीबिशंस के अलावा हो रहा है बहुत ही प्यारा सा कॉन्फ्रेंस। तो यहाँ पे जो कॉन्फ्रेंस हो रहा है उसमें आपको ये जो एक्सपो है हमारा इंटरनेशनल सोप एंड डिटर्जेंट, उसमें आपको मिलने वाला है बहुत ही प्यारा सा और बहुत ही अच्छा एजुकेशन। जी हाँ, हमारे बहुत ही अच्छे और वेल एजुकेटेड स्पीकर्स आने वाले हैं। तो आई वुड लाइक टू इनवाइट मिस्टर मिलन शाह सर, प्लीज कम ऑन दी स्टेज, काइंडली कम ऑन दी स्टेज। थैंक यू एवरीवन। यस, वी वेलकम यू मिस्टर मिलन शाह। थैंक यू सर। तो एक बार फिर से जोरदार तालियां। हमारे पहले स्पीकर आ रहे हैं जो आपको बताने वाले हैं, हमारे बहुत ही अच्छे स्पीकर हमारे बीच में आने वाले हैं अभी। तो आप सबको बताएंगे कि सोप और डिटर्जेंट के इस एक्सपो का शुरुआत हम करने जा रहे हैं, तो आपको अच्छा एजुकेशन मिलने वाला है। यस सर, प्लीज काइंडली कम ऑन दी स्टेज। थैंक यू।
Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. दीपक जी, आपने टेक्निकल सेशन शो स्टार्ट किए। देयर आर अबाउट 8 सेशंस. द स्टार्ट वाज डन फ्रॉम माय साइड. थैंक्स अ लॉट. आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. व्हेन वी स्पीक अबाउट डिटर्जेंट्स, पाउडर हो केक या लिक्विड, देयर आर सम 16 कैरेक्टर्स which has to be taken. 16 चीज का बहुत ध्यान रखना पड़ता है, डिटर्जेंट पाउडर हो, केक या लिक्विड, तीनों में भी। जनरली जो 16 कैरेक्टर्स बोलते हैं हम उनको, उसमें झाग चाहिए, झाग की स्टेबिलिटी चाहिए, विस्कोसिटी चाहिए लिक्विड डिटर्जेंट हो तो। वैसे बहुत सारी चीजें, क्लीनिंग चाहिए, स्टेन रिमूवल प्रॉपर्टी चाहिए। इसके अलावा फ्री फ्लो अपीयरेंस, मॉइस्चर फ्री प्रोडक्ट रहना चाहिए पाउडर के अंदर। लिक्विड में क्लैरिटी अच्छी चाहिए, विस्कोसिटी चाहिए। ये 16 कैरेक्टर्स हमने अपने स्टॉल में रखा है। अब इन सब तीनों में भी 16 इंग्रेडिएंट्स की बात करेंगे हम, तो अहम चीज, द मेन फोकस आइटम इज फोम। वैसे कहा है, झाग नहीं है तो कुछ नहीं है। इट इज सेड दैट इफ यू डोंट हैव फोम इन डिटर्जेंट, अ गुड प्रोडक्ट ऑल्सो डजंट रन इन एशियन मार्केट। एशियन मार्केट में आपको फोम चाहिए ही। जब हम फोम की बात करते हैं तो बहुत सारी चीज होती है फोम के अंदर। झाग की स्थिरता। वैसे हम देखेंगे, पाउडर की बात करेंगे तो नॉर्मल पानी में झाग अच्छा आएगा ही। इन नॉर्मल वाटर यू गेट गुड फोम, रिक्वायर्ड फोम, बट वी लूज फोम इन हार्ड वाटर। भारी पानी में हमको झाग बिल्कुल नहीं आएगा या फिर कम आएगा नॉर्मल पानी से। इसका रीजन क्या है? अ सिंपल रीजन इज देयर बिहाइंड दैट कि भारी पानी में मेटल आयंस है। There are metal ions in hard water. This metal ions, maybe it is sulfur, copper, sodium, any metal ions, this hinders the foam. फोम के ऊपर थोड़ा वो इफेक्ट कर रहा है, जिसकी वजह से झाग नहीं हो रहा है। तो this metal ions, we cannot remove metal ions, but एक रास्ता है इसका, ये सिंपल रास्ता है। Chelating agents. Chelating agents, there are only chemical compounds which forms a ring on this metal ions. इनका काम सिंपल होता है, एक रिंग बनाएगा जिसकी वजह से पानी के अंदर एक कॉम्प्लेक्स बन जाएगा। It forms a metal complex due to which it becomes inert in water. सॉल्यूशन के अंदर एकदम इनर्ट हो जाएगा, यानी निष्क्रिय बन जाएगा। एक बार चिलेटिंग एजेंट्स यूज किया हमने तो पानी के अंदर भारी आयंस काम नहीं कर पाएंगे, यानी निष्क्रिय बन गए है। जैसे ही हमने निष्क्रिय किया, अपने आप झाग बढ़ जाता है। अ वेरी सिंपल प्रोसेस by using chelating agents, you will find as soon as the ring forms on that metal ions, in the same solution you will find a more foam. The concept is only one simple thing. By using chelating agents, you want to remove the foam factor, you want to increase the foam factor. Along with that, you find 3 benefits in chelating agents. आपको 3 फायदे मिलेंगे chelating agents यूज किया तो. Number 1, झाग बढ़ जाएगा भारी पानी में. You will find increase in foam height. 2, you will find the foam is stable. झाग स्थिर हो जाएगा. 3, a biggest benefit of chelating agents. तीसरा और important chelating agent का फायदा ये है, you will find a shining on the fabrics after wash. Once you remove metal ions, you will find a shining on the fabrics after wash. आपको एक हल्की सी चमक कपड़े के ऊपर धुलाई के बाद दिखाई देगी. This is a wonderful investment. What you are going to see this thing, a wonderful difference in the product. एक अलग ही चीज देखी आपने, एक चमक देखी है जो पहले दिखाई नहीं दे रही थी. ये चमक आपको एक सिंपल सी चीज से बाहर निकल रहा है. वैसे हमने मान लीजिए कि when you are using different type of chelating agents, there are many chelating agents. You can check from Google also. When you use a blend of chelating agents, you will find more difference in the product. पानी में, भारी पानी में भी आपको झाग दिखाई देगा. Right now I have spoken completely of theory. मैंने आपको सिर्फ theoretical बात की है. There may be some questions from your side. If you have any questions, you can please raise right now. I'll answer your questions, and we'll come back to the session part 2 also in the same part. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, please. Can you please do one thing? Please.
Yeah, my name is Devanand.
Yeah,
When we use chelating agent in detergent powder, at the same time when we use enzymes, will it be compatible?
yes, it is compatible. I'll come back to your question right now only.
Yeah.
Within a short time, I'll come back to your questions right now.
Yeah.
Now, when we are using a blend of chelating agents with the enzymes, both are incorporated with slurry actually. Both are incorporated with slurry. If you are using even whitening agents, you can incorporate it with slurry. You will find this difference. I'll come back to first question which has come up right now. How many types of chelating agents are available? There are number of chelating agents available. You can check from Google. There are different chelating agents. Sodium chelating agents, even other products we can say copper sulfates and even other sulfonates also are there. So when you speak about metals, lead, mercury, all of that, there are different chelating agents for every metal ions. When you use these chelating agents, it may form a complex on 1 or 2 metal ions. एक या 2 metal ions के साथ में complex बन जाता है. Now, the question 2 is, what is the dosage of chelating agents? It's a very minute dose, about 0.2%. Just 200 grams in 100 kgs. 0.2 to 1% is the dosage. आपको सिर्फ 200 ग्राम 100 किलो में या फिर ज्यादा से ज्यादा 1 किलो यूज करना है. The dosage is very low. To test this product whether the chelating agent is working, we have prepared one detergent powder. एक detergent powder तैयार किया है. हम आपको ये सलाह नहीं दे रहे कि ये बनाना है. But this detergent powder is with just 3% acid slurry. सिर्फ 3% acid slurry यूज किया हुआ है. And more than 70% we have used salt. Just to check whether it is giving foam in this product or not. This is available in our stall. You can please take this free samples. जिसकी कीमत शायद 10-12 रुपये है. बनाना नहीं है हमको ये प्रोडक्ट, ये चेक करना है सिर्फ कि इस प्रोडक्ट में झाग आ रहा है या नहीं. ये सैंपल आपको फ्री मिलेगा हमारे स्टॉल से. You test this product, you will find excellent foam even in 3% acid slurry and 70% dosage of salt. You know very well. हम सबको मालूम है डिटर्जेंट पाउडर का कॉस्ट कम करने के लिए हमारे पास दो ही रास्ते हैं. नंबर वन सॉल्ट एंड सेकेंड इज डोलोमाइन. We can go for salt with more dosage of salt now by using chelating agents. You have another question. Can we use a blend of chelating agents? All-time DF is a blend of chelating agents which we have produced, which are containing a number of chelating agents. You can use chelating agents, a blend of chelating. Can we use chelating agents, all-time DF, for premium grade detergent powder? Yes. This is a premium grade detergent powder with 14 to 15% slurry content. Against any MNC products, you can check this product. It is also available in our stall. We have used only 200 grams, only 0.2% dosage of chelating agents. You find one difference. Number one, you will not find a difference in foam level. आपको foam level में कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा क्योंकि आपने स्लरी ज्यादा लिया है. प्रीमियम ग्रेड डिटर्जेंट की बात कर रहा हूं मैं. बट झाग स्थिर हो जाएगा. द फोम विल बी स्टेबल फॉर ए लॉन्गर टाइम. वन मोर बेनिफिट, यू विल फाइंड ए शाइनिंग ऑन द फैब्रिक्स. आपको एक हल्की सी चमक दिखाई देगी जो विदाउट चिलेटिंग एजेंट्स नहीं दिखाई दे रही है, ये आपको दिखाई देगी. दोनों डिफरेंस आपको, बोथ द थिंग्स आर विजिबल. वेदर आई एम स्पीकिंग अबाउट foam or shining on fabric, both is visible on your eyes. आप देख पाएंगे. झाग भी दिखाई दे रहा है. झाग को तो हमको मालूम हो जाएगा कि झाग बढ़ रहा है या स्थिर है. नंबर दो, अगर चमक आ रहा है कपड़े के ऊपर तो कपड़े के ऊपर चमक तो दिखाई दे रहा है. It is visible by our naked eyes. You will find that shining on the fabrics also. These two difference you will find with this chelating agents. These are the biggest benefits you have. Apart from that, you have these two benefits. Some had one question. One more person had also told me that can we reduce slurry or something? This is not our issue actually. Everyone knows how good to reduce slurry or how can they manipulate or something. But we don't give you any suggestion. We give you only one suggestion. How can you increase foam? How can you stabilize foam? आप झाग किस तरह बढ़ा सकते हो? झाग को किस तरह स्थिर कर सकते हो? Number three, how can you find a shining on the fabric after wash? आप धुलाई के बाद हल्की सी शाइनिंग किस तरह ले सकते हो? ये तीन चीज के ऊपर हमारा कॉन्सेंट्रेशन है. प्राइस कम करने के लिए, yeah, I mean reducing slurry, we don't give you any suggestion. You know very well, you can do all those things, manipulate yourself. आपको किस तरह करना है. कई लोग ऐसे भी करते हैं, हल्की सी जो बाकी का जो शाइनिंग है, जो whatever you are getting that a part of cleaning and all, you can take up through enzymes also. इसके बाद का सेशन भी शायद शर्मा जी यही देने वाले हैं, about enzymes in detergents. So it is a simple this thing. You will find some difference. Through enzymes, you can clean the products by little bit reducing slurry also, but not at the cost of foam level. अगर झाग नहीं है तो कुछ नहीं है. Asian product में you need foam, you need excellent foam, and you have to maintain foam. And this is, if you have any other questions apart from this, you can ask me right now. And you can come to our stall also, you can ask any questions there also. I'm completing my session right now about chelating agents. All-time DF is a blend of chelating agents where we have blended a lot of metal ions. You will find the difference in a dosage of only 0.2% or maybe 1% also. Yes, sir, please say. You have any questions, please can raise up right now. Again, if you have any more questions, you are welcome to our stall, stall number 45. We'll give you all answers, and you can please pick 2 samples. Sample number one with only 3% acid slurry and 70% salt used inside. Only for testing. We are giving you a free sample where you get huge foam, high foam even in a small a small dosage of acid slurry. And you can please take a premium grade detergent powder with 14 to 15% LAPSA content. You will find a shining of the fabric. These 2 difference you will find with our products also. You can please collect the samples from our stall. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. मैडम आपने कहा था 45 मिनट, मैं उसके पहले ही खत्म कर देता हूं. थैंक्स अ लॉट.
Thank you, Mr. Milan Shah. Thank you for sharing your view. And I would like to invite our next speaker, yes, Mr. Satish Sharma. So we welcome you on the stage, Mr. Satish Sharma. Yes, sir. So please do the honor. Please clap कीजिए सब लोग. जोरदार शानदार तालियां होनी चाहिए हर बार, है ना. અમારા ગુજરાતમાં એવું કહેવાય કે કોઈક સારું બોલવાવાળું વ્યક્તિ જ્યારે આગળ આવે ને ત્યારે તાળીઓનો ગડગડાટ થવો જોઈએ. છે યા કોઈ ગુજરાતી? There is no one अच्छा है ना, हमारे पास है. Yes sir, please. Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Incense Media, to giving us an opportunity to present Anthem Biosciences and our partner, Aditya Finechem. I come from Bangalore. This gives me an immense opportunity to also introduce Anthem. Anthem is one of the leading biotech company based out of Bangalore. We are a team of 2,400 people working at Anthem, and we have been focusing very aggressively in the chemistry space and in the biology space. We come with our knowledge and understanding on what we can do in this space, which is the cleaning industry. We have been working in the enzyme space, fermentation-based products, which can also help in the cleaning space, which we can have a technical session or a one-on-one session anytime, either now or at our booth number 92 and 93. I will just take you through a journey of what enzymes are. Enzymes are nothing but they are proteins. They are secreted by a selective microorganism. And these microorganisms are very specific to respective enzymes. They are primarily a platform which basically helps you clean specific stains which are organic in nature. We have been looking at enzyme for their application in cleaning industry since 1960s. We have seen that the enzyme as part of the application profile in cleaning applications, it could be a powder application, it could be a liquid detergent application, and they have been successfully accepted. We have also seen the growth story and the journey of enzymes, how they have evolved from one enzyme, two enzyme, multiple enzyme. And this is not the journey which is going to stop. I'm sure we are looking at many more applications of fermentation-based products, helping many industries, including the cleaning industry. When I talk about proteins, these are basically proteinous in nature, and they basically are added in a powder-based detergent powder or a liquid-based detergent powder, primarily specifically target organic stains. They have been playing very, very crucial role in enhancing the performance of detergent. When I talk about how they can bring value by improving the cleaning performance and also improving the sustainability profile. We have seen that when you talk about cleaning profile, you are looking at product which can actually give you a broad spectrum application, a broad spectrum ease of usage, a broad spectrum profile of cleaning specific stains or different types of stains. So an overall efficacy improvement of the final product is something an enzyme brings in for our clients. What about environmental sustainability? We are all talking about carbon footprint. We are also talking about how products can be more sustainable. So we have been looking at such proteinous products because they are biodegradable in nature. They basically also help in supporting the reduction in the chemical load in the product. Milan sir talked very nicely about how enzymes were looked at or are looked at to remove or reduce the surface active agent as part of the formula. So people are looking at enzymes as additional input to see how they can bring the nice balance between a biodegradable product and a chemical product. And you can still maintain the same efficacy of cleaning, or you can have a better efficacy of cleaning. There are specific enzymes which basically can handle specific type of strains. So generally, we have seen there are 6 specific enzymes which people have been talking about, and there are more in the pipeline. So we talk about protein-based stains. It could be any stain coming in from blood. It could be coming in from any proteinous food we eat, and we stain our fabric. But how do we take it out more efficaciously? We can use a protease enzyme as part of the cleaning matrix. We have an amylase enzyme which basically talks about taking care of the starch-based stains. Lipase takes care of the fat-based stains. Cellulosic enzymes basically gives a biopolishing effect. Bilan sir also made a mention of it, that how an enzyme can improve the vibrancy of the fabric. Basically, they give a cleaning effect, like a shaving effect on the fabric. This has been quite mature in the textile industry as a biopolishing effect. I think this is something which is quite predominant also in the denim industry. When we talk about the salt and pepper effect, cellulase is the enzyme which is being used to give a cleaning effect and the salt pepper effect. The only thing which has happened here is the product has got mature. It has been gone through a cycle of innovation so that it could become part of the cleaning matrix or the cleaning formulas, which either could be a powder detergent or it could be a liquid-based formula. We have also seen mayonnaise, which basically talks about taking care of very specific hydrocolloids. Guar gum is something which basically breaks down in the presence of mayonnaise enzyme. Pectate lyase is something which is very new in this for such application, which basically handles anything which is coming from fruit-based origin. Fruit-based stains can be taken care by the pectate lyase. Brightness and color care is something which enzyme brings in as part of the property. They are biodegradable in nature, no harmful impact onto the environment. Enzymes have been looked at as part of the cleaning product. They have evolved from 1960 from a powder profile to a granulated profile, and we are also now looking at new approaches on delivery mechanism. We would see more to come in this space, and I think they will surely going to benefit this industry. We also see that some of the enzymes are also being looked at now to look at as a cleaning approach. Some people are also looking at using enzyme to create spot cleaning agents. So this is another big space which is going to open up using enzyme as one of the critical element as part of the formula. We see a lot of horizons, new expectations in this space. People are also now looking at, can enzyme bring whiteness? Can bleaching agent be looked at as a next placement area for enzymes? There are enzymes which can basically do such kind of job. There are enzymes like lacases, which basically has property to bring whiteness. They are very specific. Currently, such enzymes are being used in the food space. Such enzymes are being used in the pharmaceutical space as polyphenols. But we see that such enzymes will see the light of the day when they will be looked at in terms of large-scale manufacturing, and they could be a potential replacement for bleaching agent at some point of time. We also look at biosurfactant. This is a new space which is growing in this industry. How fermentation, this is a different tangent from in the fermentation space, when people are also looking at, can we ferment biosurfactants, which are more degradable, safe to environment, and they are more sustainable. We're also looking at, can we bring in broad spectrum solutions, which could be more sustainable and biodegradable? Yes. I think industries are working in this space. We are one such industry. We basically use our capabilities to do a lot of innovation work at Anthem. So we are a discovery, development, and a manufacturing company. And we are looking at our capabilities to create such kind of innovative approaches and solutions for the industry. This is how the enzyme works. They basically work in a lock and key mechanism. So this is something where the enzyme has a platform and they are very substrate specific. That is why my first slide talked about 6 different kind of enzymes. They are so specific to the strain. They are so specific to the substrate that when the substrate goes and sits onto the lock, it basically gets locked. and at some point of time, under the optimum temperature and pH, the substrates break away. The breaking of substrate basically talks about hydrolysis of or hydrolyzing the stains, which is breaking down of stain effortlessly, and it does not impact the proteinous nature on the enzyme. So what does this mean? This means that the enzyme doesn't get consumed in the process. The enzyme will always be available during the whole processing. So at a lower concentration of enzyme, you still can get better efficacies. You only will have to maintain optimum temperature and optimum pH. Enzyme will be active during the optimum cycle of temperature and pH and will keep acting on the target substrate till the substrate is available in the bath. We have seen that enzymes basically have gone through in multiple dosage forms, in multiple SKUs in the industry. We have seen them as part of the dishwashing formulations. We have seen that how enzymes are now became part of the laundry products. Could be a powder detergent, could be a liquid detergent formula. We have also seen that how protein enzyme, protease enzyme, lipases, some of these enzymes have also gone into the medical device cleaning solution products. So this is something which is again a niche area. We also have seen how medical laundries have looked at using of proteases to remove blood stains, and they have been also looked at to create spotting agents using high concentration of enzyme to do safe, natural way to take care of those stains. We also have seen some of the enzymes are also being looked at. Can they be part of the floor cleaning solutions? People are talking about it. We also see warewashing, which means large tanks, large industrial equipments also need washing. We have been talking to some of the dairy companies in and around Bangalore who are looking at enzyme-based products. Can they use enzyme-based product to do washing of large vessels? Yes. So we are creating such kind of innovative applications using enzyme platform as part of the final formula. We are also looking at wastewater management, which is not directly proportional here, but I think enzyme being biodegradable in nature, natural in nature, it creates a sustainability and also has a lower impact on the effluent treatment. We are also looking at fermentation bioactives, as I mentioned earlier. These are those actives which subsequently would become maybe a more greener, natural surface active agents in the coming times. These are some of the emerging trends we see, and we speak to customer, we hear from them. We talk about product, can it be more eco-friendly? Yes. What kind of advancement in enzyme technologies? People talk about individual enzymes. People talk about broad spectrum product. People talk about multiple enzymes. People talk about, can they be alternate to chemical solution? Yes. People also are looking at liquid detergent. We see there is a rise in liquid detergent consumption. We are also seeing an awareness about liquid detergent in the market, which means there is a big scope for products which can actually improve the overall cleaning profile of the final product. So there is a space and there is a growth area for looking at performance additives as part of the liquid detergent formulas, where enzyme plays a very, very significant role. We also look at how we work together with the industry to create customized formulations. These are technical products. This needs an understanding about how we can make the best use of it. So customization is something where we do hand-holding. We have to learn from the industry, and we also would wish to work together with our scientific knowledge to create a more sustainable and more proving product. That is what we are here for. As I mentioned earlier, we are looking at something which can actually work in a broad spectrum. Broad spectrum with regards to the profile of the product, broad spectrum with profile to product approach, multiple fabrics, different kind of stains, different operating conditions. Multi-enzyme is again becoming a trend. People are looking at product which could have 2 enzyme, more than 2 enzyme. As I mentioned to you, we are looking at 6 enzymes as part of product offering. Can we do all 6 together? Yes. But how do we do it? We have a technical approach to that, and we can surely discuss one-on-one on how we can create your cleaning formula more efficient and more performing. And we're also looking at improved stability and efficiency. This is again a very critical element of formulation, where somebody is doing a formulation. How do we make it stable? How do we ensure that the performance additives which are part of the formula are actually performing at all times of its label claim? So this is something where a lot of technical expertise goes into it, and we will be very happy to talk to anyone who is looking at such approaches for product of interest if there is enzyme as part of it. We also see what all kind of attributes customer are expecting and what is available. So how enzymes could be an approach to that. As I mentioned to you, people are looking at using enzymes for detergent and dishwash product line. Can we make them more eco-friendly? Absolutely yes. We also see a trend in using of automatic washing machines, automatic dishwashers, where people are talking about performance additives which could work in a fixed interval of time. When you see a washing machine or a dishwashing machine, you see every wash has a standard time cycle. What does that mean? That means that when you are running a process, the process should complete in that time. But how do we ensure that the process will get completed in the same time without compromising on the performance? So these are some of the performance builders which become part of the final product. Enzyme has become a very critical product for such application, which ensures efficient cleaning and a good profile when you basically look at the final outcome. Hygiene and health awareness is again becoming very, very critical. People are looking at lowering the chemical load in every process. Enzyme is one such alternate for such people. Broad spectrum, I have also broad spectrum product. I already made a mention of that. What kind of trends people are looking at? I think this is with regards to the expectations, and for such expectations, can enzyme be addressed at one of the ingredient? This is something which has to be done together as team. So we have looked at, there are different kind of physical formats in which products are now being made. When I talk about detergent, it could be available in powder, it could be available in liquids. We also see dishwashing, it could be available in, again, powder, it could be available in liquid, it could be available in pods for automatic dishwasher. We also look at dishwashing in bucket format, which is a paste format. But these are different formats which are available, and customers are looking at performance additives which can become part of such formula. What future is looking at us? Future is looking at us more sustainable product, more performing product. And we are open to hear from our customers what they are looking at, what is that we should work on, and we are open to do that. So we will be happy to hear one-on-one. We will happy to hear here as well. If somebody has any specific request, a specific queries or expectation, please do reach out to us. We have also seen customization is becoming another buzzword in this industry. That how do we customize a product which is more performing, more performance oriented. So how do we look at that? We look at what market are we targeting for such product? What is the geographical region we are looking at? What kind of strain matrix we are looking at? Basis the strain matrix, we have 6 enzymes to address to. We can create a matrix which can basically target those specific strains, and we can create a very customized formula. So innovation and development brings in that approach and hand-holding to create a customized formula using the targeted enzymes, targeted strains together, which subsequently also goes to an approach of create awareness, where we work with customer. We basically work with him to ensure that he is actually getting the product which will meet his expectation on the target strain matrix. And with this engagement and participation, this product sees the light of the day. We are also focusing on how we can create solutions which could be more sustainable, biodegradability, reduce environmental impact, energy efficiency. If the stains are very specific, enzymes are able to break it down. You do not need to spend so much of energy. Enzymes are very efficient at the optimum temperature and pH, and you can ensure a very, very nice level of cleaning. Stain remover and fabric care is again very critical part of enzyme application in the fabric space. Reduction of chemical load, sustainable sourcing. This talks about how we are able to also support the agriculture industry for fermenting these enzymes and how enzymes are made. I have 1 or 2 slides which will give you an idea about how enzymes are made. We all know enzymes In broad term, when I go to the market, when I speak to people, when I speak to my customers, I think the basic notion people has, enzyme is a chemical. But I can tell you enzyme is not a chemical. Enzyme is a protein. Enzyme is a protein which is manufactured by a process called fermentation. And in fermentation, we look at a lot of agricultural products as part of our feed matrix. And that is where we bring a sustainable sourcing as part of our engagement with our suppliers who are actually are part of our feed matrix suppliers. Then we are also looking at enzyme engineering and trying to look at how we can innovate new products. As I made a mention of a bleaching enzyme approach, which is currently part of our focus area. When I look at global market, I think enzyme as a concept has grown from 1960s, and we have seen a maturity of in this space. We have seen that how this product made entry into the popular segment, the economy segment, and the compact segment. I think compact segment was something which actually made the concept very clear and wise, which also was looked at as part of the compact formula for cleaning machines. But many of the Indian players have also looked at enzyme to improvise their overall product performance. And we have seen that the concept is now quite mature, and people, there is an awareness. And this awareness is good for this application. This awareness is also good as for its acceptance as part of the product formula. Globally, the biggest market is obviously North America, because it's a market which has actually grown with regards to innovation, acceptance of new technologies. But we have seen that in the last couple of years, acceptance of enzymes, acceptance of performance builders has grown in Asia as well. I think China and India, they have been really accepting such performance additives. Our esteemed customers have accepted such concepts, and we see it is not very far that we surely will take a larger pie in the coming times. This is how the India market looks like. The per capita detergent consumption is only 2.7 kilos per year. So I think we have a huge opportunity to grow. And when you're talking about opportunity to grow, it also gives an opportunity to also build up a more sustainable, strong performing product. And we are very keen to participate in such development process. And we see that the standard format, it could be a powder, it could be a liquid, it could be a dishwash format, everything is growing. I think the per capita consumption of detergent is going to grow. We see it could grow at a CAGR of 7% in the coming times. So we look at how enzyme will create value for money. I think we are looking at improved efficiency, improved performance, energy savings, long-term benefits, eco-friendly approaches, reduced wastewater, more biodegradable, sustainable approach. This is how we are looking at maybe a future focus where we can look at sustainable formulations, smart detergents, smart detergent, which I was talking about, that how the detergent industry and the industry looking at using such compact formulas, ensuring cleaning in fixed time intervals, are able to come together, and they're able to give a solution which could be time-bound specific. Bio-based detergent, we also see how detergent could look at a platform which can also support the microplastic mitigation. We can also look at a circular economy practices, maybe at some point of time, recycle usage, and could be again one more concept where such cleaning products can become part of such practice. What Anthem brings here? Anthem brings in product. We are an innovation company. We are focusing on fermentation and chemistry. We are a team of 2,400 people working out of Bangalore. We have been looking at several areas of using our capabilities of chemistry and fermentation. Enzyme is one core area we basically focus on at Anthem. We are a US FDA inspected site, and we have clients coming from different domains. This is the journey of Anthem. I will not spend much time here. We started our journey in 2006. So we are a 15, 16-year-old company. Right from, we were a startup in 2006, and now we have 3 sites working out of Bangalore and a team of 2,400 people. These are the 3 co-founders at Anthem who basically dreamt about Anthem in 2006. We are a team which worked at our former company Biocon. We are an ex-Biocon team. We came together to set this company. We have 3 sites. Site number 1 is a 5-acre campus. Site number 2 is a 17-acre campus dedicated for large-scale fermentation. I would also encourage my fellow partners, fellow colleagues, my esteemed customers to come and see by yourself what exactly is this technology. How do people ferment? When they talk about offering a product, how does it look like? How is it made? This kind of engagement is very important. I think Indian industry is really progressing very positive. But I believe this kind of knowledge and engagement is again very critical for them. We also look forward for an engagement where we have to understand what is expectation at our customer level. Sometimes we miss out on that. We do our best to engage our customers physically, in person, by media. But I think if there is hand-holding from both sides, I think we will be able to create more sustainable long-term new product line for our customers. This is the 3rd site we have just commissioned last September, which is again focused on doing a lot of enzymes. We are also looking at probiotics. Maybe at some point of time, I think probiotic is again a new concept. Probiotics are live organisms. These are beneficial organisms. We have been seeing probiotics as part of our food formula. We have seen part of our dietary formula, nutraceutical applications. But we also see at some point of time, they can also become part of the cleaning approaches. There could be a time where we would see that some very, very beneficial organism might find their way in, be part of any cleaning formula. Could be powder, could be liquid. This is all, I think, future. So this is how we are based out of Bangalore. We have a customization facility at Bangalore where we basically focus on different industry domains, and we have as detergent as part of our industrial form business where we create customized blends for our customers which are both in India and for our global clients. These are the kind of enzymes we currently offer. We basically offer a range of single enzymes which are granulated product. Why granules? Because dusting is a very big problem. Enzymes are proteinous in nature and proteins could cause allergies. So dustiness reduce karna hai, we have to have a product which is easy to handle. That's why granules are looked at to be part of the detergent formulas. Then we also have individual liquid enzymes. We have created some very proprietary formulation products which are combinations of 2 enzyme, 3 enzyme, multi-enzymes. We can also create customization for specific customers if there is a business case. We have been approved by multiple bodies in India and the global bodies. We are here with our business partner Aditya Finechem. We are at stall number 92 and 93 and we'll be happy to take any questions, any discussions in person. And this is my last slide of my presentation. It's an honor to be here. I really appreciate Incense Media to giving us an opportunity to present Anthem to the crowd, lovely crowd. And you gave me so much of time. I look forward to queries, questions from you now, or we can also meet in person at our booth anytime during the day, today or tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Check. So it's been honor to listening to you, sir. Mr. VN पंचाल आ रहे हैं, मैंने उनको कॉल किया है. So yes, please clap, है ना? बहुत ही प्यारी तालियां होनी चाहिए. हमने इतनी प्यारी स्पीच ली, सर ने इतना अच्छा एजुकेट किया हमें. So I would like to invite Mr. VN पंचाल, जिनको मैंने अभी कॉल किया है, so वो आ रहे हैं. So please wait for him. Thank you.
check. Hello. One, check. Hello. One, check. Hello.
हेलो लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, हमारे साथ जल्दी जुड़ने वाले हैं मिस्टर वी पांचाल, टेक्निकल कंसल्टेंट। 5 मिनट के अंदर वो यहां आ जाएंगे और लिक्विड डिटर्जेंट पर बात करेंगे। वी काइंडली अप्रिशिएट योर पेशेंस। ओके,
आपके पास है क्या?
हाँ पीपीटी, हाँ पीपीटी आप दे दो ना।
कैसे चालू करेंगे?
हाँ आपको रिमोट देंगे ना, ये पीछे।
नमस्ते।
Ladies and gentlemen, give him a big round of applause. Mr. V. Panchal. Thank you, sir. It's an honor to have you.
Actually, if we see at the history of the liquid detergent, it is in the use since long. Actually, previously, as you know, everybody knows, previously, before the advent of the detergents, we were using oil soap made from the fatty acids. And similarly, dishwash liquid was made from fatty acids. Oleic acid saponified by potassium hydroxides. Then came nonanics, then came DDB, and when came DDB was sulfonated and neutralized with caustic soda. That was very good for this thing. Now, if we see our Indian history, in India, as per my knowledge, first liquid detergent was introduced by Swastik Oil Mill, Vikram Sarabhai Company, and that product's name was Gentle Liquid. Gentle was for fine fabric and Sparkle was for dishwash. So, in those days, detergent liquids, dishwash liquid, not that popular, but there's a powder, cleaning powder, brand was same, cleaning powder made from dolomite, that was popular. That was Sparkle was not that much popular, but Gentle Liquid is still there. That brand is then taken over by Godrej, and after that, Vim Liquid came in 1993. Then came this Pril from Henkel. And recently, there are thousands of brands of dishwash liquid and fabric wash liquid. And reason is because liquid detergents are popular. Reason is it is easy to mix in the water. There is no dusting. and it is very appealing, good perfume, good appearance. So we'll now see various kind of liquid detergent and detergents. In this category, first we'll see light liquid detergents. In light liquid detergent, see there is a dishwash liquid and low quality fabric wash liquid. In heavy duty there will be a very structured liquid having so many chemicals and raw materials which performance matches with the premium detergent powder. Then shampoos, then fabric softeners, then liquid soap, hand wash, specialty chemicals. Now we'll see manufacture. Liquid manufacture is somewhat simple. It doesn't require heavy machinery. What you need is a simple blender with a low RPM stirrer. If you use SS stainless steel, then it is very good. And you can use non-corrosive other material also, but then you have to see it should be heat, there should be the arrangement of cooling. Because in liquid detergent generally Lepsa is used, and Lepsa has to be neutralized with caustic soda, and that reaction is exothermics. So heat is generated. So before adding heat sensitive chemicals like perfume, we have to bring down the temperature of the product. And if you allow it naturally to cool down, it will take long. But if you have a jacket and cooling arrangement, then we can bring down the temperature faster, and we can take many batches. Now we'll see the raw materials used in the products. Light liquid detergents consist mainly dishwash liquid and low quality fabric wash. Raw material used are acid slurry, SLES, SLS, CAPP, and alkyl polyglucosides. Alkyl polyglucoside are green detergent, mild surfactants. Then we have to use foam stabilizers as amides, cocomono, cocodie, then amine oxides and hydrotropes. See, in a liquid detergent, in their main attributes are it should remain clear, uniform, it should not develop any bad odor, it should not lose the color. Color is lost due to when we use these color dyes are sensitive to pH. Some dyes are not stable at higher pH. So for that you have to select certain dyes. As for example, you can use pigment polymers, and nowadays these pigment suspensions are also available. Then another reason for fading the liquid detergent is sunlight. This ultraviolet rays damage the color of the liquid. To avoid that, either we have to use ultraviolet absorbers, just like BASF is supplying Siva Fast, or we can use opaque containers, just like HDPE or something like this. Another problem, liquid detergent develop bad odor due to bacteria. For that we have to use preservatives or bacteria. To control the growth of the bacteria, there are certain chemicals. Cheapest this thing is a formalin, but nowadays formalin is not preferred. But there are many preservatives. And another thing, when liquid in a say winter season or at a low temperature, it becomes cloudy. So one parameter of liquid detergent is cloud point. Normally, as per the ISI standards, cloud point of the liquid detergent should be 5 degree. Below 5, up to 5 degree, it should not get cloudy. And clear point is 10 degree. Then once it is become cloudy, then at normal temperature at 10 degree, it will become clear automatically. This cloud points depends upon the inorganic builder present in the system. When we neutralize the LABSA, sodium sulfate is produced in the system. And sodium sulfate, being a inorganic it increases the cloud point, and that disturbs the liquid. If cloud point is higher, suppose sodium sulfate percentage is higher, then the liquid will become cloudy and there will be phase separation. To avoid that, these hydrotropes are added. In olden days, urea was used as a hydrotrope. Nowadays, urea is not used, but this sulfonate, toluene sulfonate, xylene sulfonate, cumin sulfonate are added. Then sometimes ethanol alcohol is used, sometimes propylene glycol also used. And one more thing, best thing to bring down the cloud point is addition of sodium SLES. Because SLES is a co-surfactant, very good product. Along with the LABSA, it gives very good cleaning, very good foaming, it gives viscosity. That is why SLES is preferred. Then a chelating agent. Normally in detergent powder we use phosphates as a chelating agent, but in liquid detergent sodium citrate is suitable. And sodium citrate, instead of using direct sodium citrate, we can use citric acid, and which will get neutralized by caustic soda, and in system that will be sodium citrate. Then polymers. Polymers as a ARD, anti-redeposition agent, they are used. Now we will see the formulation. This is a heavy duty. In heavy duty category, generally liquids just like surf excel or Ariel, which has the efficacy similar to premium detergent powder. In premium detergent, the difference between liquid and powder is that in detergent powder, you can add many times, very good quantity of builder, just like soda, STPP, zeolite, bleaching agent. But in a liquid detergent, that is a problem. That is, we cannot increase these inorganic salts, because due to this, as we mentioned, if we use higher percentage of inorganic builders, then there will be separation of all these things. But without using inorganic builders, and to match the efficacy of detergency, we have to add all these other types of surfactants. So similarly, similar to the low duty light duty detergents, heavy duty detergents contain this thing. We are using chelating agent as sodium citrate, sodium hexametaphosphate, then hydrotrope. As we increase the chelating agent, then we have to add hydrotropes. Then we can neutralize the LABSA by other bases also, just like MEA, DEA, TEA. And this salt doesn't increase the cloud points. So if we want to make a liquid detergent with a higher percentage of active matter, say 30, 35, then we can neutralize it with monoethylenamine or diethanolamine or triethanolamine. Then as we cannot include bleaching agent just like sodium perborate or sodium percarbonate in liquid detergent, to compensate that efficacy or that to increase the detergency, we have to add enzyme work as a stain remover, and moreover enzyme aid in the detergency also. Then solvent like propylene glycol, butyl salicylate, propylene glycol works as a enzyme stabilizer also. Then tinopol, optical brightness, CBSX, then optical bleach, just like this Tinolux or Megalux, something like that. Shampoo. In shampoo, being a cosmetic product, LABSA is not added. Main surfactants are SLES, SLS, ELES, cocobutane, alpha-olefin sulfonate. Then as a foam stabilizer, we are adding cocomonococodi. And this polycotronium 7 as a conditioner. Then shampoos are two types, clear and pearly. As a pearly agent, as an opacifier, this EGMS or EGDS is used. Then other ingredients like aloe vera or so many things that can be added. Fabric softener. Fabric softener main ingredient is extracavate. Extracavate is a cationic surfactant, quaternary, and it softens the fabrics. It removes its antistatic, works as antistatic, and smoothens the fabric surface. Sometimes alcohol ethoxylate is also added, minor quantity. Then thickener is added if required. Then perfume and color. And tinopol. Tinopol is optional. It is not required. Liquid soap is a hand wash. Hand wash are made from SLES. Difference between shampoo and hand wash is very little. Then hand wash can be made with fatty acid also. Coconut fatty acid or lauric acid or palmitic acid and myristic acid. As a sequestrating agent, EDTA and sodium citrate is added. And foam stabilizer, cocomonococodi. CAPB is a co-surfactant. It is a mild detergent. It has a very good foaming power. Then glycerin as a moisturizer and antimicrobial. In special category, there are many liquids. Previously, what was the case? Only one liquid was used for every use. One liquid for dish wash, fabric wash, floor wash, everything. But nowadays, for specific purpose, specific detergents are available. Then there is a dishwash liquid. No, there is a multi-purpose liquid, floor wash, toilet cleaner, glass cleaner, bathroom cleaner, etc. And these are the chemicals which are used in the product. These things are added in a special category of products, and we will see later. This chart shows that LABSA acid slurry can be neutralized with so many bases. You can neutralize with say ammonia, NaOH, KOH, various types of, and this is for DDB. As for example, if you neutralize the DDB with potassium hydroxide, you will get gel. You will get a thick liquid detergent. That way you can see this then if you neutralize with morpholin, there also you will get the gel. Just this is for academic interest only. This is formulation. Now see, formulation 1 is very simple. Light duty detergents are generally dishwash liquids. Dishwash liquid active matter matlab which includes anionic surfactants. Anionic surfactants like acid slurry, AOS, SLS. So all things put together, its minimum active matter should be 12% and maximum should be 20%. So here we have given two examples. One is roughly 12% active matter and another is 20%. Manufacturing process is two way you can do. Either you can take acid slurry and add Lepsa, or you can water and acid slurry, or you can take water, required water as per the formulation, you can, and then add caustic soda, dissolve into the water. Then you add slurry with slow mixing, it will get neutralized. When slurry is neutralized, then you can add SLES, polymer, and after checking and adjusting the pH, you can add color, then perfume, and you can adjust the viscosity by adding a salt solution. Salt solution can be sodium chloride or sodium sulfate. It will be better you make the solution of salt, say 20% solution of salt solution, and add per the requirement. There is a limit. If you add higher percentage of salt, then it will become cloudy and it become liquid will be separation. There will be separation. So you have to add as per the requirement. If you want to add more of the inorganic builder, then again you have to add toluene sulfonate or xylene sulfonate to make the liquid clear. This is a light duty liquid detergent. Another category, this is fabric wash. See, generally it is the impression that liquid detergents are cheaper than detergent powder, because in detergent powder you have to add fillers. Other than surfactant, you have to add fillers like salt, soda, or dolomite. So all these things are costlier than the water. In the case of the liquid, filler is liquid. But this is the true in the case of this type of cheap type of liquids. But in premium detergent, that is not the case. In this category, you can see this is the first example. The active matter. Here we have added slurry and AOS as a surfactant, and that active matter will be roughly 13%. If you want to make 13% liquid detergent powder, then roughly its cost will be, raw material cost will be 25. In this case, if you want this type of phase 1 type, which is very cheap fabric wash liquid, raw material cost will be 20 rupees per kg. In this, if you want to improve the detergency, then you can add 1 or 2% alkali, say metasilicate or soda, to increase the pH. At higher pH, detergency will be increased. And at higher pH, the color will not work. So in that you can add pigments. And then some pigments are available. As I told you, polymeric pigments are available. Some American company is supplying, and they work better. Base 2 type, formulation 2 type liquid is similar to, say, Gentle or a fabric wash for woolen and silk clothes. Here pH is maintained. You have to keep the pH below 7, 6.27, and it will work better for the fine clothes. Now this is heavy duty liquids. Heavy duty liquids, you have to match the detergency with the high quality detergent powders. Here actimeter is also increased. Then citric acid is added, which gets converted into sodium citrate, which acts as a chelating agent. Polymer is added as an ARD, anti-deposition agent. Then propylene glycol works as a solvent as well as it keeps the liquid uniform. It maintains liquidity. Then tinopol. And liquid tint, which I mentioned, it is a polymeric pigment from milicane. Liquid tint, aquamarine is there. Then enzymes. Liquid enzymes are available in a, say, blend also. In blend there will be protease, lipase, cellulase, everything. The calcium chloride is a enzyme stabilizer and perfume. In this formulation 1, there is a citric acid and sodium sulfate generated during the process. So there is enough electrolytes. So this liquid will be thick. There is no need to add any thickener, because due to the electrolyte also help in boosting the viscosity. Formula 1 is top load because there is a lot of foaming. If you want to make a low foaming detergent which is suitable for front load light machines, in that we have to reduce anionic and we increase non-anics to control the foam. In that we have reduced Lepsa, SLS is also reduced, and in that we have added lauryl alcohol, that are non-anics. Many types of non-anics are available. Nonyl phenol ethoxylate, lauryl alcohol ethoxylate. You can increase the non-anic. Here we have mentioned 6%, and it can go up to 15% or 20%. When we increase the non-anics, liquids don't give the boosting viscosity boost by addition of electrolytes. You cannot increase the viscosity by adding salt or sulfate when there is a non-anic percentage of higher. If you want higher viscosity, then you have to add thickeners. Another way of making a low foam liquid detergent is to add soap. Soap, just like coconut fatty acid or oleic acid, neutralized by caustic soda. Now this is shampoo. Here main surfactant is SLS. You can add ammonium salt of SLS or TA salt of SLS or only SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate. Total should be 35. Then cocomono, coco dye are used as a foam stabilizer, viscosity booster. EGMS and EGDS is a opacifier, pearlizing agent. CAPB is a mild detergent foaming agent. Polycotonium 7 is a conditioner. EDGT is a chelating agent. There are many preservatives, color, perfume, and here pH is maintained below 6 to 6.5. That's why sodium citric solution is used to control the pH. For viscosity adjustment, if you want to increase the viscosity, you can add salt water or sodium sulfate solution. This is similar to hand wash, liquid wash, hand wash. Hand wash are made from SLES, anionic surfactant basis. Formula is similar to shampoo. Here conditioner polychlorinated 7 is not added. Another formulation is based on fatty acids. Here fatty acid total TFM is 15. If you want to make hand wash from coconut fatty acid, then you can add 15% of coconut fatty acid. If you don't want to add coconut fatty acid, then you can add lauric acid, myristic acid, palmitic acid. Total 15 TFM will be okay. In olden days, there was a Homocol brand hand wash which was made from coconut oil and castor oil only. Then second formula is similar to FAME. This is a window cleaner. Say it is, you can call it a glass cleaner. Here main active ingredient is IPA, then liquor ammonia. These both clean the glass. Nonanic minimum quantity is added just to make the perfume water soluble. Here solids are controlled so that there is no sedimentation. It should be wiped out. That's why solid content are very less than 1%, 0.1%. This is a hard surface cleaner. Here main ingredient is nonanic, nonyl phenol ethoxylate, alphox 200 you can call it. Then you have to increase the pH. In that you can add soda or sodium metasilicate. BKC works as an antibacterial and solvent, butyl cellosol or something like that. IPA, it should be IPA if they written IDA by mistake. Now this is a bathroom cleaner. Here main ingredient in soda bleach, sodium hypochlorite. Sodium hypochlorite is stable in an alkaline medium. In an acidic medium, it will get destroyed. So we have to add first caustic soda into water to maintain the pH. pH should be 11 for the stability of sodium hypochlorite. Then SLES is added. This LAO, lauryl amine oxide, is a nonanic and a very good cleaner for surface cleaner, for bathroom cleaner, and it provides viscosity also. It thickens the product than perfume. The toilet cleaner. Here main active ingredient is hydrochloric acid. The 32% strength hydrochloric acid added is used, and total strength of the product should be in terms of hydrochloric 9.5 to 10.5. As a thickening agent, amine ethoxylate added. If you use only amine oxide acid thickener, then product may become slippery or lumpy. That's why to control the flow rate, CTAC, cetyl trimethyl ammonium chloride, which is a quaternary, is added. It boosts the viscosity also, and it works as a antibacterial also, and it controls the flow rate so product doesn't become slippery. Then color, and nowadays they are adding perfume also. Instead of perfume, some people add methyl salicylate, which masks the perfume of the hydrochloric acid. And if you want perfume, there are limitation. 1 or 2 perfumes are there which is compatible with hydrochloric acid, and that should be water soluble. You have to add nonanic along with that to make the water soluble. Otherwise, there will be separation. Industrial detergent. In ISO standard, there is one liquid. The specification is a 20% active, and it is made from the LABSA only. That liquid is used in dairy, then paints, then textiles. If you make liquid detergent from linear alkyl benzene LAB, SS slurry, then up to 16-17% active, it will remain clear without addition of any this hydrotope. So, to make a 20% active, you have to add a little bit of hydrotopes to make it a clearer, to keep it a clear. Then another formula is that is a higher active. Active is roughly 25 or plus. Their Lepsa is neutralized partially by DA and partially by caustic soda, and some 5% of CDA is acid. This product is a drilling liquid. It is used as a lubricant in a oil exploration business. I think this is over. Anything, if you have any question, you can ask. No, I can't. Can you come? Books. What are the main book for detergents? Is Synthetic Detergent by Davidson and Midwski. Synthetic Detergent by Davidson and Midwski. That is a very important book. You can say Gita of the detergents. Yes, you can contact. And furthermore, nowadays so many concentrate products are coming into the market. Just like this liquid detergent, if you reduce the water content, then you can make a concentrate products. It is not that simple that you just reduce the water, remove the water, and your product will become concentrate. There are some changes, something you have to add it, but that is a trend nowadays. To save on the packing cost, packing material cost, and to save on the transportation cost, nowadays concentrated products are made. Another trend is tablets. Tablets for laundry, tablets for floor wash, tablet for toilet cleaner, and another thing nowadays is pods. It is a concentrated liquid. Just like there is one product which is dry cleaning detergent. For laundry, for dry cleaning detergent, they are using a product without moisture. In that dry cleaning detergent, along with the perchloroethylene, the clothes are washed. Dry cleaning detergent consists of, say, almost 100% actives. There is no liquid, no moisture percent. There almost 40% is Lepsa, then 20% of propylene glycol. Lepsa is neutralized by monoethylamine, and propylene glycol about 20% solvent is added to keep it in liquid form. These are the things. I think it is enough. Thank you, everybody.
So thank you for enlightening us. Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. V.N. Panchal. So as of now, we have short lunch break. So for an hour, we'll meet again on 3 o'clock. Thank you.
photo, somebody will take it. Come.
Please come. अब आइएगा तो मैं आपके अकॉर्डिंग कर देती हूँ।
Is it okay? Hello.
सर को भी सेट होगा ना इसमें सेम हाइट में।
Sorry.
सर को सेम हाइट में सेट हो जाएगा।
Deepak. Just check your height.
Hello.
Thank you. So good afternoon. So myself and Deepak will take you through the value improvement opportunities in home care. Yeah. So before going to the core, we'll talk about a little bit of introduction about our asset, the home care, the HPC team, and the Dove approach also. In lining to that, how the home care portfolio is built to support our Dove approach to keep or support the customers in end-to-end approach, and also to facilitate that, we have the capability to screen the technologies and suggest you the right or the lead technologies from our portfolio in a detailed way. I'll talk about some of the example in the lead technologies. And those who want to stay ahead of the game, there are innovative formats like pods, concentrate, and DIY formats and formulates we have, which we can help you out to formulate and stay ahead in your game. Finally, we'll talk about the value improvement opportunity in the home and personal care, and in the surfactant replacement and water structuring in two different approach. Okay.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Much better. Just a recap. So just I want to talk about the Dove asset, the home care, the HPC team, as well as the Dove approach. Inlining to that, how we build our portfolio to support our approach to support the customer end to end is what I wanted to highlight today. In our portfolio, we have both organics and silicones based technologies. In using our in-house capabilities, we have shortlisted some of the lead technologies which delivers superior benefits in powder, bar, and liquid. We'll talk about that in details. So those who want to stay ahead of the game, we have some of the guidance in innovative formats like pods, concentrate, and DIY formats, which talk about reducing the carbon footprint, reducing the transportation. Those things we can talk about in the DIY. In detail, we'll talk about the value improvement opportunities in two ways. One is the surfactant replacement from your conventional bar, powder, liquids, and without compromising the performance. And the second topic is water structuring in the TFM-based bar, where we talk about increasing the moisture content and thereby reducing the cost without hampering the performance or the structural parameters. We will conclude with the key takeaways, how we are supporting in end-to-end way, as well as the formulation expertise, what we have, how we can help you to formulate according to your need. And at the end of the day, we'll talk about the improvement technologies which are superior in performance. So first thing first, the team, which you can see that starting from Dharmesh, who's heading the commercials, and Shefali, who's the marketeers, and Rajiv and Sakshi in the commercial. In the technical front, Deepak, and followed by myself, and Soumya is there in the personal care team also. Then we have two more people, Ashish and Rishikesh in our team. And coming to Dove approach, we keep saying that seek together. If you look at what it means, we understand where you are. And we also understand where you want to go. What we do is to help you to support what, where, and how through through the 3 different questions, we answer to your question. So what is our technology? Where in your formulation? How is about suitable processing? We help you to achieve your ambition through fine-tuning your product with our technology. So I'm just like to reiterate, so we have in-house capability to make, evaluate your products with our technology and thereby bridge the gap between your current and then ambition what you want to go. Yeah. So coming to Dow portfolio, so Dow, all of you know, it has versatile ingredients starting from silicones and organics. Within organics, we have acrylates, we have Acusol dispersant polymers, we have Acusol as a rheology modifiers, and also Acusol as a opacifiers. So, can you see the pointer? Can I use my mouse then?
Slide wise change होगा sir.
That's okay. Just give me my mouse. So that at least I can refer to it. No, it's okay. Just connect this.
वो लगा दीजिए.
इधर USB पोर्ट.
USB पे मेरा निकल जाएगा.
No, ये 2 है ना. नहीं निकलेगा.
हाँ, लग जाएगा.
ठीक है. Just a couple of minutes. Yeah, make it full. Is it okay? Reboot it. System.
I think it's the HDMI port issue.
Reboot करना है?
नहीं.
But because our system.
Check sir. I don't know. नहीं.
Let them rectify their problem. ये आउटपुट आके तुम्हारा लैपटॉप will not see. Whole icon will be notified. Even there are
So you remove the mouse. Yeah, thank you. Ah. It's okay. Yeah, so I was referring to the Dow portfolio, which is constructed based on our understanding of customer needs, which majorly consists of silicones and organics. In organics, we have acrylates, cellulosic, and glycols, which are mainly based on the EO, PO, which is our core. Coming to cellulosic, we have the two different varieties of cellulosic, which delivers completely two different benefits. For example, celluloside texture, which can be used for thickening the liquid detergent, as well as if you look at other supracare, which can be used for reducing the moisture content, which Deepak will take you through in detail. And coming to silicones, we have silicones for foam boost and silicone for surface modifiers, which can facilitate you to retain your cleanliness for your glass or floor, whatever the hard surface which you are wanted to clean with your product. And coming to glucosides, we have Triton series, which is based on the glucoside as a surfactants, which has the different benefits in different portfolios. For example, in floor cleaners, that can lead to very low streak heavy cleaning formulations, or in the glass cleaners, it can give you the low foam profile, which leads to self-cleaning surfaces. Yeah. As I said, we have the in-house capability to make and evaluate and facilitate your or reduce your innovation cycle. Through these capabilities, we have shortlisted some of the leads from our portfolio. For detergent powder, we can say that there are mainly two different benefits that we offer. One is the cleaning technology, which talks about the primary cleaning, either it's oily or body soil or the particulate soil, or you talk about the secondary cleaning of the anti-deposition benefits. This is the cleaning platform, and in parallel we have the sensorial benefits, which talks about foam, anti-foams, and slipperiness or softeners, which talks about the sensorial benefits. So here, coming to cleaning benefits, we have varieties of surfactants, starting from tergital 9, which is a branched surfactant, which is weight efficient and known in the market for deep cleaning, or otherwise what you call as a tough stain, like for example, cough and color or all other oily soils. So Ecosense 2011 is a recently developed molecule. This is getting utilized in different ways, either to boost your performance or to reduce your cost by replacing the surfactant, which you will see in detail. And Triton CG50 and CG650, it has the complete chain length of alkyl polyglucoside, which can deliver foam boost or as well as the foam stability benefits in detergent powder. Coming to polyacrylates, it's a well-known molecules or well-known grades of in the market, or like 445, which is available in the liquid as well as granule in powder format. For example, when you include liquid formats in the detergent powder, that impacts your flow property or the appearance. So that we have developed different formats. Based on our affordability, we can go for liquids, or the same material is available in the powder format as well as in the granular format. So the more the superiority you want to deliver, you can go from liquid to powder to granules, which talks about the white remains white or color remains bright. This we developed by minimizing the redeposition. It maintains the cleanliness of the fabric and protects the fabric from the soil which is getting redeposited. And in addition, if you look at most of the ingredient which delivers foam boost and stability, which is the reason we call it as our ingredient, or the choice of ingredient through the multiple benefits, and there you can replace two ingredients with one and thereby optimize the cost also. So one interesting molecule here, or I'd like to highlight here, is in polymer, either PEO or cellulosic, in Supracare 430, which increases the quality of the foam. They make it more creamier, and also they additionally provide the slipperiness or the skin moisture, which delivers a superior sensorial benefit to your product, and with that alone, you can win in the market. So it's a small benefit, but it's a big beneficiable observation what the consumer look for. So nobody is going to observe how much cleaning it does. Or one parameter is the foam, second parameter is how the liquid is behaving, or how the consumer is observing the liquid in hand while washing. So that is the benefit it can show to the consumer to differentiate with your powder. And other cellulosic powders, it can be used as a thickeners, or here in this context, it can increase your foam here. In coming to silicones, we have two different set of molecules here. One is the silicone polyethers, Dowsil 193, which can boost or stabilize your formulation. And also the other grades what we have is an anti-foam, which can reduce or minimize the foam. For example, in the front loader matic powder, we don't need a lot of foam. More foams, it destroys the device. So we control the foam using our anti-foam grades in detergent powder. Again, similar set of molecules are available for bar laundry. Just want to highlight two differences apart from the powder. One is when you are using the acrylate Acusol grade 402 and 445, and we get a particulate soil cleaning also, in addition to the ARD and the foam benefit what we claim in detergent powder. So this is the key ingredients in our portfolio. One is 445, 402 and 420N. So coming to polymers, they deliver structural benefits. For example, in the bar context, the binding and strengthening which minimizes the sogmesh and ROW is the key benefit every customer looking for, because they don't want to waste too much of bar in getting into drainage, right? So these grades which minimizes the sogmesh and ROW by increasing their binding and strength. Yeah. So coming to dishwash bar, so in line with the weight efficient surfactant and polymers, it delivers a different unique benefit of removing the tough stain cleaning, and here the anti-scale or the anti-film benefits, which minimizes the impact on the appearance post-wash of your utensils. If you look at, for example, in dishwash, there are two set of utensils you look for. One is where you cook and where you serve. In cookwares, these two technologies are important to help you to clean, and this technology is important to maintain the utensils post cleaning. So the same way in the fabric we talk about anti-depersion, here we talk about anti-skid and anti-film. Yeah. So coming to liquids, we not only talk about the solid formats for powder and bar, we stay ahead in the game. We have many technologies which can deliver the oily soil cleaning and the ARD. So here we look at the technology in different way. The buffer or the alkalinity available in the powder or bar format, which is not available in the liquid. So in liquids, we cannot put soda or alkali to maintain the pH. So once you dilute, it becomes low pH. So that's the reason we look at our weight efficient surfactants to bridge the gap or bridge the decrease in cleaning due to absence of alkali. Yeah. So there the 460, it also helps you to maintain the cleaning as well as the anti-depersion benefits. In addition, coming to liquids, the rheology modifier also important, because when you look at the product, mostly before even touching that, how viscous it is, the consumer decides whether it is how efficient it is. So we have the thickeners, Alkosol 820 and 880, which can be used in the detergent formulation to maintain the liquid viscosity. Yeah. So coming to innovative formats, like I said, those who want to stay ahead in the game, those who wants to move out of bar, liquid and stay ahead with different other formats, we can help you with new formulations, concepts as well as prototypes. So we talk about this demonstrates Dow's capability as well as the chemistry what we have. We know what weight efficient surfactant and we know how to use it also. And we can help you with the end-to-end formulation support. For this, the first one is, for example, the Dream Beam, a hard surface cleaning formulation. This is 20x concentrated formulation. So the way it works, like this is a capsule which is water-soluble film. You add it to the bottle and then fill with water. So this is like a DIY 20x concentrated floor cleaner with soluble pouch, which you can make it in your home and it's ready to use. Here we are talking about 3 different ingredients. One is 15S9, which talks about the weight efficient surfactant, again in this case, so which delivers the benefit in a low concentration. And hexyl carbital is playing 2 different roles. One as a solubilizer or stabilizing the formulation. And second, the main role is it also minimizes the dependency on BKC. What I mean by that is, say for example, the methyl alone is not antimicrobial, but BKC as a surfactant, it can either go for cleaning or it can go for controlling the microbes. What this does is, the hexyl carbital helps you to clean better, and thereby BKC is available only for attacking the germs, and thereby the dependency or the level of BKC can be brought down, like for example 1.5 to 0.75%. Yeah, so coming the similar way, we have 2.5x times concentrated laundry liquids. You can see the similar examples there, 15S9 and the carbital is getting utilized. The carbital is it acts a dual purpose. There also is a co-solvent which maintains or solubilizes the perfume or other ingredients which is concentrated or phase separated due to the concentration. Yeah, so this is another interesting format which we could demonstrate. So dust you trust, where this is a powder, and when you put it in the bottle and fill with water, it gives you the liquid hand wash liquid. So here we have built with the 2 or 3 different technologies, which is Supracare 430. We discussed about it in the hand sensorial benefits, which here also it delivers the same benefit. In addition to that, it also gives you the viscosity profile is looking for. So the Alkosol 588D. So again, to demonstrate the same ingredient available in different formats. So the 588 liquid we observed in the dishwash context. the liquid formats. Here it is the dry powder format, which can be utilized to accommodate the powder format here. So this again reiterates the flexibility in terms of chemistry and formats, what we bring it to the customer. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so coming to the value improvement opportunities in bar laundry. So basically what it does. So we start with the formulation which is about 15% active detergent. For example, you can play around with only loss or loss plus AOS for your bar formulation. But we took a formulation where it is 15% is a percent loss, and then we taken another formulation which is having 10% AD. Yeah. So what we could include is what Dow offers is the 1% inclusion level, and with the weight efficient, less chemical and less GHG ingredient. So basically we are reducing 5% of surfactant here and replacing with 1% of Dow ingredient. So 1:5 you are replacing the commodity surfactant, and thereby you can claim less chemicals and less GHG because you are transporting 5 times lower chemicals. And this material is readily biodegradable, and it has about 30% natural material. So in a way, you are protecting the environment. Just to reiterate, you are reducing the weight of material by 5 times with 30% natural ingredient. With this, you are able to deliver same performance in terms of cleaning, and we have evaluated the foam. I'll show you the data for that. And what we can claim is, so the cleaning is done in both cotton and polycotton. For example, 15% formulation is cleaning up to the 14 units. The cleaning drops when you are coming to 10% AD. And with the Dow ingredients, it connects, or it matches the performance of 15% of surfactant there. The same observation in polycotton fabric also, where we can prove or conclusively say that the cost saving approach or the cost saving can be obtained by replacing 5% active. What we observe in foam is there is a bit of dip in the foam. Yeah, the molecule is not bridging it back. So what we can do is we have the other suitable foam boost technology in our portfolio itself. So as a combination of these surfactants with our foam boost ingredients, which you can deliver the on-par performance as well as at the lower cost. Yeah. So the same technology we extended to the powder also. So earlier we talked about bar. So here we are referring to the powder. So we did the same exercise here also. We reduced it from 15 to 10 and reduced the level of inclusion at 1%. Yeah. So the same observation here, the drop in cleaning is massive, about 6 unit drop as compared to the 2 unit drop in the bar, which we could connect back with our Dow technology. And surprisingly, the foam is a little bit boosted from 10% active as compared to with Dow technology. Even though there is a gap, this gap is minimized as compared to the detergent bar. So in nutshell, what I'm saying is, at 1:5 replacement, you can reduce the chemical loadage and achieve the same performance at lower cost. In combination with the foam boost, you are able to deliver end-to-end complete benefit in terms of cleaning and foam. Yeah. So these are all done in the lab prototype. As I showed, these are all in-house formulation. So what we did, just to check the robustness of the technology, we took a market sample and diluted with salt and soda to minimize or to keep only the change as the surfactants. Yeah. So we did the same exercise, increasing evaluating the foam and cleaning. You can clearly note that without any surprise in cotton, polycotton, as well as in the garden soil, we are able to bridge back the performance in terms of cleaning without any gap. And in certain places, we got superior benefits along with this technology. Yeah. In nutshell, we can claim at par cleaning performance, potential cost saving by replacing 5% of surfactant, and the minor gap in initial foam can be managed with the suitable Dow technology in our portfolio. Yeah. So we didn't stop in the first generation. We moved to the next generation technology also, which delivers a superior benefit upon replacing 1:4 kind of replacement. So for example, in this case, the control formulation has 8% of formulation. So here we have 10% surfactant, here you have 8% surfactant with 0.5% of our new surfactants, which delivers superior performance in nutshell. For example, in cotton and polycotton, it delivers a superior cleaning benefits with the replacement of surfactant at 1:4 ratio here. So as a chemical company, we keep developing superior molecules to keep the performance better. So key takeaways, the Dow is ready to support you in end-to-end support, starting from competitive landscape and doing the gap analysis in your product and suggest which Dow technology to deliver the superiority. And formulation process optimization, we understand different routes of processing in your factories, and we fine tune the technology as well as the process to optimize or to suit your factory setup. And also we can help you to optimize the cost also, because we have the complete understanding of different formats starting from bar or liquid or the new formats what we are bringing up. Coming to innovative formats, we talked about the Dream Beam, which is concentrated hard surface cleaners, or 2.5x concentrated laundry liquids, even the dust you trust kind of novel formats, which we can help you out with our full set formulations, guidance, as well as the weight efficient ingredients we have in different formats. So here, to summarize in terms of value improvement technologies, we talked about through surfactant replacement in bar and powder, as well as in the liquid format, we can extend this technology to replace the commodity surfactant at higher weight ratios to save cost and retain your performance. With that, thanks for the opportunity. I would like to invite Deepak for the next speak.
So thank you, Anand, for nice introduction of Dow and Dow products in detergent. So I will be speaking about this one particular product, SupraCare 780 additive, which will actually give the structuring in solid formats, especially in bar soap, where you can actually structure more water in the format. So what SupraCare 780 brings? So it is very highly tolerant to the electrolytes, high compatibility with non-ionics, then structuring and binding property which you mainly use for this format. Then it will boost foam slightly to give you that additional benefit of addition of SupraCare 780. The biggest benefit again is this is derived from naturals, so your bio or natural index will be improved when you add this. And then biodegradability of this material is proven by OECD standards. Thank you. So SupraCare 780, particularly you can add in all type of detergent bars, be it a laundry bar, multi-purpose bar, non-soap NSD bars, or even toilet cistern blocks. This is a typical formulation of detergent bar where you can use up to 76% of TFM noodles. just see how much water you can save. The entire formulation is almost same. Slight increase in sodium silicate you can observe, and then observe on the bottom side how much water you can improve in this formulation. So you can actually make detergent bars with 18.5% of water, which will be a big saving, value saving, and then its performance will be slightly better in some benefits and really better in some other benefits. Why this water structuring happens? So this is little technically loaded slide. But just remember that soap is a complex mixture which gives lamellar liquid crystalline phase, as well as there will be some hexagonal liquid crystalline phase, which you can see in first figure. So actually when you see this soap under scanning electron microscope, you will find the structure is something like this. When you start adding extra water, it will go in mortar phase and it will start diluting the soap, and then this balance between lamellar liquid phase and hexagonal liquid phase start going away. When you add sodium silicate, it will try to match this balance, but it will not be sufficient. And then when you add this SupraCare 780 technology, it will actually balance this liquid lamellar phase and hexagonal lamellar phase and actually stabilize the bar. So you can actually make a stable performing bar despite of adding such high amount of water. You can see the structural difference in both the bars. This is SEM picture without high water. This is SEM picture with high amount of water plus SupraCare technology. And then processing is simple. You can actually process these type of bars by additional, by just adding SupraCare 780 in Sigma mixer, mix it, add excess of water, and then process the bar. You can do slurry of 780 and excess water, add that slurry and make a bar. So either way is possible. Sorry. Then you have added more amount of water in the soap, but that water should be in the soap throughout its life. Because there is regulatory binding that when you are selling 100 gram of bar, the water should be there till end so that it will be 100 gram for a customer. If water goes away in between, that will not be good from regulatory point of view. So here you can see that this first one is water when we have actually on day one in the soap bar. So you can see this much amount of higher water. But even after 1 year, you will see that the red bar has gone down drastically, whereas the blue bar is not gone down that drastically. So water retained or water bound inside soap bar is really working very, very well. Then what about rate of wear? Because actually you are delivering less amount of soap per bar and more amount of water. But still there will be some effect on rate of wear. So rate of wear is actually decreased. So your same bar will last little longer than your previous bar. So by using SupraCare 780, the bar in use can be little used for little longer time. And then foam profile. So if it starts affecting foam is reduced. That is also not desired. But SupraCare 780 is actually boosting the foam to limited extent. So that way your consumer will not find any difference in your bar, but you can structure more water in your bar. So this is not only value improvement for your bar, but also this is sustainable approach, because you are reducing the dependency on palm oil. You are reducing amount of soap going into drain per use. So both way, this is a sustainable solution. And then finally, there will be some amount of improvement in physical properties of your soap bar. So control bar will show some amount of cracking after some time or after some uses, while SupraCare will keep bar structure together, and there will be less or no cracks on your bar. So that is my last slide. And then we will be ready for any questions. Yeah.
No, just any questions we'll be happy to answer.
We like to know that what service you are giving. We can see that on your door chemicals, something like that. You are selling the product, or you will support us to improve our products.
You mean to say how we are supplying the material to you?
You are supplying the materials, or you are giving the technologies also, or how it is like this?
So we can guide you in terms of formulation development, how to process it in your factory, and we also give the material to you.
We are from South. We are from Kerala.
So right now
and
we are
some representatives there or something.
Yes, we have South distributors.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can connect with you, and then how we can take it up, how to reach out the material to you.
Okay.
We do have
somebody that means it's assigned for the area, or
yes
already in the area.
Yes.
Okay. How we can contact with you? That means at present collect the card from you.
So we have the stall here. We can connect with you, or we can give you the card also now.
Okay.
Yeah. Anybody else? Any other questions you have?
What's the technical name of SupraCare 780? Technical name.
SupraCare 780 is a cellulosic material. It is high viscosity and highly cross-linked. So you can say it is
it is just like hydroxyethyl cellulose, HEC or something like that, or HPMC or any other thing?
Okay. It is a cross-linked silica. You can say hydrolyzed silica.
Hydrolyzed silica.
Yes. Hydrolyzed cellulose. I'm sorry.
Oh,
hydrolyzed cellulose.
Okay. And what is the active content in that?
It is 100% powder.
100% powder.
100% powder.
Okay. Thank you.
1 minute, sir.
You said by using SupraCare 780, you can reduce the percentage of TFM like surfactant. But we are compromising on surfactant. If I have to keep my surfactant level at 76%, but after using, my TFM is reduced. So how can I keep the TFM 76% as well as use your SupraCare 780?
Yes. So suppose it was government restriction to keep your TFM up to certain level, to call it a bathing bar or toilet bar. There are gradings. So government has removed those requirements. So now you don't need to keep that TFM to call your bar as a. Yeah, but that is a marketing claim. That is not a technical claim. So. Yeah, but making class 1 soap is more of a marketing claim. You can actually give better performance with even.
So 1 minute.
If the TFM is less than 76%, it falls under detergent bar.
Yeah, it will become a grade 2 bar, suppose. But if it is giving same performance, then it doesn't matter that way. Okay. So giving 76% TFM is more for a sensory and other things. So you can achieve same thing with even grade 2 bar.
On the other way around, you can look at, okay, for example, I have a grade 2 soap which is performing equal to grade 1 soap. Yeah, in terms of foam boost, you saw the benefits. What is the extent of foam benefit?
Solubility is same. So you mean by Sogmush and all other properties?
Less than 76% TFM, they have more solubility as compared to toilet soap, which have 76% TFM. So does it affect the solubility, or it will remain?
It will remain same. It will remain same because you are replacing it with water only.
That's why water, when you replacing with water, so definitely water, due to water, percentage of water is more, so solubility will be more as compared to if there is no water, less water is there.
Yeah, but this water is bound by this SupraCare technology. It is structured, so that's why it will be same.
This
There is no more free water.
The Suprabar can be used in flushmatic kind of like flushmatic kind of tablet, which
Yes,
can
yes. You can use in any solid type of format.
As a binding agent.
Yes, for water binding agent. Yes.
Okay. I mean, in that case, there is a color actually. So we have to like bind color as well as fragrance. In that case,
binding fragrance also might happen somewhere. We have not tested that. Even same thing for color. We have not did any active experiment for that.
Flushmatic is all about cleaning as well as color. If there is a color, so it means it is cleaning. If there is no color, generally there is a complaint in the market that color is going very fast. So there is no cleaning purpose.
That is a very good question, but we have not tested about color. Means we don't know whether color, especially color, is getting bound inside.
If it give binding property, so definitely it will hold everything in the
that's
formulation.
What I'm coming, sir. For example, in our studies, whatever the colors you're observing, when we do the rate of wear test, we use the bar and then see till what extent the bar is getting utilized without breakage. During those studies, we also observed that color is not fading away too much, but we have not specifically studied in in the format you are asking for. But theoretically, it should hold.
It is on. Any other question?
It's question for Mr. Anand. You told that instead of having a 15% active, we can reduce to 10% and add 1% of some dough chemical.
Yes, sir.
Basically, it is a surfactant, or it is what is the technical part of that 1% which you are adding?
Thank you, sir. I was just
Glucosides or any other thing. What was that basically?
Yes, sir. Thank you for asking the question. I was actually waiting for this. Wherever I go, that's what the first question comes. And unfortunately, this is still remains confidential information as of now. We are in the process of filing patent. Suppose that we'll be able to share the details with you. But as of now, you can consider it as a cleaning additives, which helps you to clean better. In two ways, you can use it. Either you replace the surfactant to reduce your cost, or you include it to deliver a superior performance.
Whether it is a green surfactant or it is partially green or petro base.
Yeah, it's a partially green surfactant.
Partially, no?
Partially green.
It is not fully green, no?
Not fully green. It's
sophrolipids or amylolipids.
No.
That is not.
So those are also we have in our portfolio, but this is not that material. That is not for cost saving. That will have a super duper cost on top of the existing surfactant. These are all green surfactant. It has about 30% by weight. It has a natural ingredient. Thank you.
Any other question?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the organization.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for both of these gentlemen. Thank you so much, sir. It was a really great session. A lot of people have asked you questions. It was also educational as well. So we thank you. It's been such an honor. Although at the end of all the sessions, we will call all the speakers so that we can, honor them. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Now next we have, last but not the least for today, Mr. Ashok Mahajan, everyone. Give it him for big round of applause. Thank you so much, sir, for honoring this stage. Thank you.
Hello. Yeah. Good afternoon, everybody. नहीं मैं मेरे को ये मैं Hello. Yeah. Today my topic of speak is how to create fragrance for soap and detergents. Um, yeah. Yeah, creative fragrance also involve various parameters. When we are working on any kind of fragrance for soap and detergent, we have to consider a lot of parameters. So in the next slide we will discuss that parameter, what kind of parameter take into consideration when we work on making the fragrance for soap and detergents. First, we have to understand what is our customer, for what kind of product we are working like detergent powder. It is a detergent powder for everyday use, or it is for specific applications. So we have to select the ingredient as per our need only. Yeah, choose fragrance family like. Generally, you have noticed that when you smell any kind of detergents, you have find that there are you want a fresh, clean aroma in fragrance for detergent and soap. So generally, these when we are working on these kind of surfactants, generally we work on fresh, clean aroma that contain citrus family, then herbal and floral family, which impart wonderful characteristic to the fragrance. Detergent type, define your detergent for what kind of detergent you are working for. Like when you are working for liquid detergent or powder detergent, you need liquid detergent as well as powder detergent. You need long lasting scent. So you need better fragrance which can impart long lasting effect. But when you are working on dishwashing kind of thing, so you need fragrance, but you need that fragrance doesn't adhere to the surface of the utensil. It doesn't interfere with the food smell. Consider synergy and balance. When you are working, ensure the selected fragrance complement each other and create a harmonious blend which impart harmonious blend. No single note overpower the fragrance. Like when you create fragrance, test in a small batch. When after creating a formula, you just make a small batches of fragrance with detergent powder and test in a small batches how your fragrance work. If there is a chances of improvement, you can again alter your formulation, again test on a small batches. Evaluate longevity. Generally, that every product, every fragrance, generally customer require long lasting effect in the fragrance. So just evaluate how your fragrance lasting effect in the products. So generally, it can again test by testing in small batches also. Every fragrance contains 3 notes, like top note, middle note, bottom note. The top note signify when you smell initial fragrance. So the note you smell, it is top note. It lasts for around 15-20 minutes. Then there is a mid note. Mid note signify it is the heart of the fragrance. So it lasts for around 4 to 6 hours. Base note, it give foundation to the any kind of fragrance. It lasts for 6 to 8 hours. So generally you can alter your top, mid and bottom note according to the product type. then you can achieve this. Then you can blend essential oil as well as aroma chemical. When you create the fragrance, you just use essential oil to make the natural, to get the natural feel, and aroma chemical give the complexity to the fragrance. Then chemical compatibility. When you detergent is a detergent contain around 8 to 10 different harsh chemical like acid slurry, sodium carbonate. So they can interfere with the detergent, the fragrance chemical. So just ensure use that chemical which are compatible with the detergent ingredients. pH compatibility. Generally detergent powder, liquid soap, they have high alkaline pH. So fragrance affect very much by like pH. So choose that material which are pH stable only. Solubility. Your fragrance should be soluble to the soluble in the detergent powder or detergent cake. It does not adhere to the surface of the this. When you are creating detergent powder, there is a manufacturing process. There heat is involved. When you mix acid slurry with sodium carbonate, there is a lot of heat is involved. So your fragrance chemical should be temperature stable. It doesn't evaporate during that step of manufacturing. So your fragrance should be temperature stable. Skin friendly formulation. Generally use that chemical which are skin friendly. Do not use any ingredient which cause allergy to your skin while using. Rinse soap property. So generally, generally the rinse soap property, generally when you are using your fragrance in the detergent powder, it should soluble in the product mix and completely give the desired effect for which you have developed the product. Regulatory complaint. Nowadays, more and more people are aware of this regulatory requirement. So use local as well as international regulation requirement to make your product. Use only those ingredients which are approved by regulatory authorities. Nowadays, environmental effect. Nowadays, everybody is talking about sustainable, biodegradable, everything. Now use that ingredient, more and more those ingredients which are environmental friendly, sustainable and biodegradable. Consistency across batches. Your quality control should be stringent enough to maintain the batch. Every batch you made, it is consistent all through your manufacturing process. No packaging requirement. Generally, most of the fragrance is a very aggressive chemicals. Sometimes they interact with the packaging material. Packaging material. So your fragrance get interact with the packaging material, and your fragrance will evaporate during the packaging of the material. So there is no fragrance when so you use that ingredient which are packaging stable only. These are the common factor. These are the common factor by which, when we are taking into consideration, we make the fragrance for soap and detergents. That's all. If there is any question, you can ask. Any question?
Check.
Mr. Mahajan.
Yeah.
I wanted to know that basically when we use fragrances for detergent cake, so in that case, initially in Sigma mixture, it is an exothermic reaction.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, we are reacting Lepsa with soda ash and other products. So in that case, the temperature goes up to 60 or 80 degrees centigrade. So at what temperature you are finding the stability of your perfumes?
Generally,
Incubator.
most of the time people are asking for lemon kind of fragrance in the detergent bar or detergent cake.
Okay.
They are very volatile, but we make a blend that like that. It should be stable at this manufacturing that it should be stable on 60 to 80 degrees centigrade. No problem, but you can add the fragrance after this reaction, exothermic reaction. After first you mix slurry and soda, just there is an exothermic reaction is going on. After that you add fillers. Along with filler, at the last step you can add the fragrance when the temperature is low down due to addition of the fillers.
Okay, because after that it is going again in the plotter, and that also creates some.
But we are using those ingredients only which are stable at that particular temperature only.
Acha, what is the ratio of top note, middle note, and base note? How much ratio you are maintaining for
generally
detergent cake?
it depend how kind of what kind of fragrance you are looking for. If you need long lasting fragrance, so definitely like you have to keep around 30% of top note, around 60% of middle note, and 10% of bottom note.
10% will do in that case?
Yeah, good enough. For detergent powder, it is good enough. Detergent bar and detergent cake, it is good enough.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
What about the IFRA? You are having a IFRA compatible perfumes. As per IFRA rule, your product are
our product are IFRA compliance only.
IFRA
yeah, we are using following in latest IFRA guidelines, 51 amendments.
Okay.
Any other question? Thank you very much.
Give a big round of applause for Mr. Ashok Mahajan. Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you. प्लीज रिमेन सीटेड. अभी हमारे सारे ही स्पीकर आने वाले हैं तो हम उन्हें अप्रिशिएट करेंगे. प्लीज बी रिमेन सीटेड. थैंक यू. तो यार ये पहले से क्यों नहीं बुलाता? हो गया ना अभी क्या? बहुत स्लो